Welcome to another episode of Drunken Alchemy. I am Rabid, and this is my alchemist in crime.
I'm Eldritch.
Oh, yeah. Alchemist in crime, does that work?
Sure.
I mean, we're not really doing crime.
No, but we're doing drinking.
We're doing drinking. Yes, we are very much doing drinking.
Fellow alchemist in being drunk.
Cheers, motherfucker.
Clink.
Clink.
Add
Yeah.
clink sound effect here. Yeah.
Gotta do more Foley. But yes, so today I have a lovely goblet of wine. It is the cranberry from Dor Peninsula, and oh, it smells delicious.
Ooh.
What do you got?
I am also enjoying some wine. Also the Dor Peninsula Winery. But this is the bottle of blackberry that I have open.
The blackberry.
Always
Still
delicious.
the best one.
Always my favorite.
Yeah, still the best one.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, we did destroy my blackberry.
We did. I'm destroying this one
last
too.
Weekend. So,
Although I do have sweet cherry also in the wings.
That's right.
So.
That's right. You did have that. We'll
Yes.
see. Well, yeah, we'll see how far you get tonight.
We'll see. I had most of this bottle left, so hopefully I won't be opening the other one.
I just probably, yeah. You'd be nice and toasty, though.
I would.
Be nice and toasty. But yes. So yes, we are drinking wine, and I suppose we're gonna whine about Pandorum.
Yeah.
Ha, segue.
Ooh, good one.
Hey,
Yeah,
look at
there's
me.
a lot to complain about.
Oh my god, yeah. Because I know we kind of touched on it. Again,
I think we may have actually
last week
even
being-
talked about it in the last episode. Oh my god.
But yeah,
we prepped
last
you all
episode
for
we
it.
talked about Hurricane Heist, and again, just the stupid movie nights, and drinking games and stuff like that. There is a drinking game that you can play with the movie Pandorum.
Absolutely, and it's so good. Oh my god, you're gonna get nice and toasty really early. If you're doing shots,
yeah.
it's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, if you can handle like 8 or so shots of something, you're good for this movie because you're gonna get 3 of them right out of the gate, and then you're just gonna really enjoy the movie after that.
Oh yeah, you'd be nice and toasty because it's okay. So Pandorum,
Ooh, for people who, God, we didn't prep that at all.
I don't
Information
know,
about
I
the
don't know
movie.
when it came out.
I can look.
But 2009. Okay.
Okay.
Came out in 2009.
Okay.
Pandorum. 2 crew members of a spaceship wake up from hypersleep to discover that all of their colleagues are missing. Despite this, it appears that they are not alone.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun.
That is what the IMDb
That's a pretty-
blurb says about Pandorum.
That's a nice teaser. It's very succinct. Doesn't give anything away. That's pretty good.
Exactly. Yes. So that's what that is. It stars Dennis Quaid, Ben
does.
Foster, Cam Chikande. They're like the main 3.
Yeah.
Characters, and yeah, like it is. It's a sci-fi thing where it's just basically the Earth has gotten super fucked up, and here's this ship that is being sent out to a habitable planet to go and like start new Earth, basically. Just another one of those scenarios.
Yep.
But yeah, people wake up out of cryo sleep and they're like, "Oh, shit's fucked up."
Yeah.
Well,
It has more
now we gotta
horror
find out what
movie overtones eventually,
yeah.
Oh, it says it's from the producers of Resident Evil. That should tell you everything you need to know about this.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does. Now that I see that, I'm like,
That makes a lot more
it
sense
does
now.
play like a Resident Evil movie.
No wonder. It does. Oh, shit.
Okay. Except within that very, very, very standard horror format is a really, really good psychological thriller. And
Yeah.
that's the disappointing part. Because that's not where the focus is.
That's where the complaints begin. That's where the whining starts. because this movie is like two separate movies.
This movie could have been so good.
Oh, it could. It had so much potential.
Even in casting. I mean, Dennis Quaid and Cam Gigande.
Oh, they played off each other so well.
Yeah. Are we spoiling
Their scenes
this
were
movie,
amazing.
or are we not spoiling this movie? I think we shouldn't.
No.
I mean, I know it's old and it doesn't matter to most people.
But still, if people want to watch it,
if you've never seen it,
yeah.
I'm not gonna give it away.
No, we don't need to do the spoilers, but still, Dennis Quaid, Cam Gigande, their scenes together
great. They are my
were
favorite.
amazing. Oh. Again, they that was the best part of the movie. Just
Absolutely.
Those two. The rest of it is, again, Ben Foster's character going and, just trying to find out what happened, trying to fix the ship, all right, we got to get back on track.
Yeah.
We gotta,
there's that countdown thing, to the thing failing. The reactor is shutting down for the last time. So they have to go make sure they can restart it so that, we
have to save everybody in cryo. We have to,
power and life support and all that stuff doesn't shut down and everyone dies. So there's your count. Their ticking clock for the movie.
Yes. But yes, where the drinking game comes in.
Oh boy, poor Ben Foster.
Poor dude, man. So it's kind of a running gag that develops over the course of the film. Foster's character cannot seem to stay upright.
He keeps falling into holes
so many times. Yeah, he falls. What is the count? Like 7, 8 times
it's
in the
least
movie?
8. It is at least 8.
At least 8. Yeah, he falls down through whatever hole, whatever broken thing.
Yep.
Just
falls into things.
Like, he's
falls out of things.
Yeah.
Like,
the first time we watched it, we're like, why does he keep falling down? Like, Jesus Christ.
We noticed the first time.
Like,
it's that bad. It's that much of a running gag. So the second
every time they cut back to a
I
scene
bet
of
you
his,
this is a drinking game.
He's gonna fall. Yeah.
Sure enough, we counted.
And it starts. And it starts to get to a point where, like, you can see, be like, oh, he's gonna fall again.
You can kind of tell.
You see
the situation is gonna get bad for
setup.
him.
You see the setup, and it's just like, God
and
damn
then
it,
the payoff is he fell again. Take a shot.
Yep. That is the drinking game. Every time Ben Foster's character falls down in this movie, just take a drink.
It's perfect.
It's
spaced out.
It is paced out
perfectly throughout the entire movie. It keeps happening.
It is. And
like I said,
keeps happening.
If you want to get toasty before the movie really gets going, there are basically 3 falls in a row right off the bat. So yeah.
And then
Yep. So yeah, you're already gonna be kind of toasty once the movie gets started. So you're gonna be all prepped. For the
which allows you in your toastiness to forgive some of the simple setups and tropes and things that are just so very easy to point out. Be like, oh well, that's that kind of character. That's that kind of character.
Oh god. Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna happen
the
to that one.
Like, are absolutely archetypes. Anybody else is an archetype character. I mean, honestly, you could cut them out of any sci-fi horror and paste them into any other, and they would not look out of place.
No,
a single one of them.
Yeah. Which is, again, very disappointing. Like, there's not any uniqueness about the characters.
There's no predictability in the, no unpredictability, excuse me, in the A story. The going to reset the reactor story. That group, you can predict every single thing that happens to them. It's like if you know anything about storytelling, you know this is going to happen next. You meet this character, so you know that's going to happen with them. You meet this character, you know that's going to happen. The situations set themselves up and knock themselves down like dominoes. It's really easy to see. So that's the disappointing part. Again, they could have done so much with that still. At the very least, there are things I admire about the movie. The look is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
The atmosphere is great.
Yeah, atmosphere.
The costumes,
atmosphere-wise,
the weapons,
fantastic.
the way that they thought about things needing to be charged manually.
That was
Loved
a really great point.
I loved that.
Because so many sci-fi things where, you know, it's like, oh, we have a spaceship and whatnot, and it's always, oh, the power goes out and then we can't do anything. But like this film, there's so many stations and so many, you know, like just doors and like consoles and stuff that have a manual like wind or, you know, like charge up.
Yeah.
You know, so like you can actually like physically like get it to charge and make it work. You have to keep doing that.
Yeah,
but
it's like those flashlights you have to shake
to make it work. Yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah.
But still, to actually have, you know, those kind of redundancies of like, hey, yeah, if the actual power, you know, like the, you know, engines and stuff go off, then there's still ways to get certain things working.
Right.
So, I mean, not many
Chargeable backup
sci-fi
batteries.
things
I like
do that.
That was smart. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure who to credit that with.
I don't know.
If it was based on an actual story of some kind, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, you know, whoever thought of it, it was great.
Yeah, again.
Good,
you know, things like
idea.
that.
Bravo.
Yeah, wonderful. You know, I mean, even the weapons had the, you know, like the hand pump, like to charge it up.
Uh-huh.
Like that again, great ideas. You know, great ideas for that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many things that.
Again, it could have been great.
Things
in
that
a lot
failed.
Of ways.
Yeah, the things that failed were a little too higher than the things that were great. You know,
that's
it kind of took
the
over
unfortunate
a little bit too much.
part. That makes it a very,
you know?
very, very middle of the road, mediocre film. Ultimately,
yeah. Like it's something, you know. It's like, we can sit and watch it. You know,
it's still an entertaining watch.
Yeah.
I still enjoy it.
Still fine. There's some great lines.
Yeah.
In there.
There's some great deliveries.
Foster, I appreciate, you know, him too in that, like, some of the delivery.
Yeah.
Of being like, okay,
absolutely.
this is just enough. Can we just fucking like work together and just, oh my god, like he's just over it.
I honestly do have to credit him
some of
a
those scenes
lot
are great.
for just like the expressions he has and the way he says some of his lines.
Yeah.
He was great.
Like I said, yeah, the delivery, fantastic. You know.
But man,
yeah, again, there's just the standard sci-fi predictableness of most of the film is what reduces it, because I mean, as we've talked about, you know, before, we could have watched just a movie with just Dennis Quaid and Cam Giganti. Just that story alone would have been great.
I am enthralled every time they are on screen. I don't even tend to, I don't know. It's, as much as I like commenting throughout this movie, I almost don't want to say anything over their interactions because they are very engaging.
Oh yeah. Again,
it's like I just want to watch,
you know.
And again,
their scenes absolutely beautiful.
They
you know?
really, really fell short on giving that story what it needed to have. They introduced Cam Giganti too late into the movie, and then they rushed that part of the story. So they didn't let it linger in your mind for long enough.
Yeah, it really did kind of bypass some of that, because they're like, oh yeah, hey, well, there's this, but oh, look who's falling. Like, oh, look, scary things. Ooh,
but
you know?
monsters
like,
on the ship. Yeah. You want to see that
but
part,
monsters,
right?
oh my god, oh, yeah.
No, actually.
Like, it just, I don't know.
I liked what was going on.
And see, that I think is where, you know,
bridge.
where we kind of get a little bit, not so much movie snob, but like,
I get mad at this movie for that, though.
In certain aspects, like we have a, you know, both of us appreciate horror. Both of us appreciate psychological, you know, stuff.
We appreciate a good story.
Yeah, we definitely value a good story over, you know, the look scare factor, look blah blah, look gore, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Give us the we want the meat.
Yes. Yes.
We want the meat
Yes.
of the story, you know?
The plot and characters are very important to me.
Yes,
and since the
exactly.
characters in the horror movie plot are almost entirely interchangeable with other characters that I've seen in other movies, they don't matter.
Yeah.
I don't care about
You don't get attached to him at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Ben
it's like,
Foster's
stuff
kind
happens,
of the
like,
only
oh,
one
okay.
I care about in that group because he's the only one we really know.
Yeah. Again, there's not enough development and not enough, you know, to get people like attached to all the characters and whatnot. Not that there's a big cast, but it's still like you just don't don't get attached to people.
They told two
and that
diverse and kind of important stories, and they didn't let us really get too into either one of them. They should have picked one and run with it.
Yeah. But again, you know, the fact that we, you know, like I said, we like the, you know, the plots and the characters.
I like the psychological horror
side
better.
Yeah, we're okay with the slow burn. We're okay with like
100%.
the stuff that's like makes you think.
We were just talking about
and
that.
This movie doesn't really
recorded.
make you think.
Not at all. They
like,
don't even give you a chance.
This is a you don't need no.
They don't give you a chance to guess at what's happening outside the bridge before they tell you, which is the other problem.
Yeah, they really don't. Yeah. There's
like,
not really
they
mystery.
give you
like I said,
a scene where it's kind of mysterious, and then after that it's like, we're just going to tell you what's going on. Like, but that could have been the whole movie.
I know.
God.
I know.
That slow burn, the slow reveal, one point at a time, or one little like slip of the tongue. Somebody's saying something. It's like, well, that didn't make much sense until you find out what's going on later.
Mm-hmm. But see, there's, you know, and again, for us to want more of mystery, to want to, you know, be engaged in a story.
I miss mysteries.
And think about that kind of stuff and be like, oh, let me try and figure out what's going on myself. Mm-hmm. Instead of them just like telling you every 5 minutes, like, what this is happening and this is happening. Don't
treat your audience like they're stupid.
Yeah. This one really was like I said, it's a no thought watch.
Yeah.
You know, you don't really need to sit there and try and pick it apart because it'll eventually just tell you what's going on.
Believe me, you'll still understand what's going on if you're drunk.
Yeah, that's another, you know, indication of the level of, you know, not complexity
of
this movie. Yes. You can be drunk and still be like, oh, okay, I get it.
I mean, we're really blasting this thing right now. I do want to make it known that this is an entertaining enough movie that we have watched it a few times.
It is. Yes, we have
all
watched
the way
it multiple
through,
times.
and I still enjoy it. So
yes,
it's not a bad movie by any means, but it is right down the middle.
But like, you own it, so
right.
It was enough of an entertainment.
It was enough that I bought
it. Yes, we
absolutely.
can sit and laugh. We can sit and laugh at it, and you know, enjoy the performances and enjoy, you know, stuff. But again,
and even
when it comes to our standards of like the sci-fi and the horror and stuff like that,
my standards are pretty high on horror.
We have better expectations for that. I mean, you watch a lot of Asian horror.
I do. I love it.
That already takes any kind of American horror is going to be subpar.
It is, for sure. Unless they actually understand what makes Asian horror good. Any remake we do here is going to fall short.
They're bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad.
Because we don't get it. The whole thing about Asian horror is this isn't all about the scares. A lot of it is that you care enough about these characters who get caught up in something that they have nothing to do with.
Yeah.
And you're really attached to them. It's a lot more tragedy than it is horror most of the time.
It is. It is. There's so much more of an emotional connection.
Yes. And that
you can have with, you know, with characters in, you know, the Asian horror.
Right.
You know,
so when you get to the legitimate scares, it's more than just a scare going on. You're scared for the character. You're worried about them, and you're upset if they die.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
I mean, I know, and I can't think of the name of the movie, like either one of them, but there was an Asian horror one. It was a zombie movie that I had watched, And then recently I found out that there was an American remake.
No kidding.
And true to form, American remake makes the main character more of a hero. God. And like, oh my god, yeah, like I'm totally like just woo, yeah, going through things, and like I'm so just fearless, and like, yeah, you know, like it didn't.
They're supposed to be normal people.
Again, it Americanized it.
Crazy situations.
Yeah. Like they still, you know, like every time they do that, it's American versions. We have to make the American. We have to make the white guy be the hero and be be tough and like badass and stuff, and like the original film, dude was just like this like kind of loser dude, like loner, just. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing, man. It was just panic mode of like, here's a regular person in this situation who has no idea what to do and is scared shitless and just trying to survive.
Yep.
That makes it so much better than, here's this guy who suddenly becomes Mr. Badass.
Makes it easier to connect with, because
it does.
You can see yourself in more normal people. Like I would be that person, like just waiting for some, like my day to carry on or whatever. It's like, and then random shit happens. Like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Versus, let me start gearing up and like build weapons.
I'm gonna go all A-team on this shit.
Still, like, that's still not gonna be the first thought for most people, you know.
Like, oh shit, run. Yeah. That's the first thought.
I mean, maybe things would be different for me. I play a lot of survival games, so like I might go into that mode if shit happened.
Probably not, though.
No, I'm too lazy.
Yeah, my reaction would be like, welp.
Yeah. I hate that, like, in a zombie apocalypse kind of mode, my main thought is, oh my god, I gotta make sure I get my cats food. How am I gonna feed my cats?
Oh.
How am I gonna, like, every zombie apocalypse kind of movie, my first thought is, what about the pets? What about all the pets that are left behind? Because all the animals that get stuck in houses and abandoned and stuff because people are running for their lives, and like nobody ever takes their pets.
No.
Like maybe somebody takes a dog, but then the dog will run off, or whatever. But like, I'm not leaving my cats behind, man. Hell no.
I mean, animals, to be fair, are better survivalists than people, just by nature.
I'm taking my animals. We will go live out in the woods somewhere with my kitties. That's a good hunter. She'll be fine.
She'll be fine, yeah.
She'll be good.
She'll
get us
bring
dinner.
She'll bring food back for you.
Yeah. Oh, man. Wow, that meandered quite a bit.
We sure did get off track, yeah. So, Drinking Game, Pandorum. Fun movie, not a good one.
Yeah, it's all right. It's entertaining enough.
Just the disappointment factor of the kernel of a great story that was in it really holds it back for me.
Yeah, I think that's kind of where like recommending this movie lies, where it's like, watch it because there is a good part of a good story in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, watch it because I have loved Dennis Quaid since the 80s, and anytime he shows up in something, I am delighted.
Yeah.
Oh, also watch at least one of the fucking deleted scenes, because there was a stinger that they cut out.
Oh,
and it was good.
They could have left that in. They should have left that in.
It was only a few seconds long.
That would have been great.
That stinger was priceless.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been so good if they left it.
I mean, ultimately, the movie itself is under 2 hours long. It's like an hour and 40 something. Yeah. It's short.
It's a short watch. So, I mean, it's, you can get through it no problem.
Yeah. Again, it's a fun watch. I still enjoy. Especially the drinking game part makes the other half of the movie totally fun.
Yeah, it makes it more fun.
You keep watching for the... there it goes. Yeah.
Like, you get those moments.
I counted 6. Cheers.
And that's why it's so fun to watch these kinds of movies, again, the ones that don't require a whole lot of in-depth thought.
Yes.
Because those are the best ones, to have for a stupid movie night where you're drinking, you're hanging out with friends, and just chilling and vibing, and yeah, like if you can find something that has a good drinking game in it, where there's like a running joke or just like a repetitive phrase or something like that, it makes it so much fun, especially when you're drinking with friends, because then it's like, they said the thing, or like they did the thing, you know. Yeah, when you do the call outs, it's like, oh yep, get the drinks, you know. It just it makes it so much more fun. And that's kind of one of those things, you know, and going back to like rules and just origins of Drunken Alchemy, that this was started with friends. We started because of gaming, and because of, you know, just
because trying out new drinks with friends was fun. Experimenting with friends, that was
experimenting. Gotta be careful, you know, saying that one. Give people ideas.
I mean, that's fun.
But yeah.
Hey, do what you're gonna do. I don't care. I'm not judging.
Hey. I mean, hey, you know, you do you, or you do friends, I guess.
Whichever.
I don't know. But yeah, as long as you're having fun, everybody's, you know, consenting adults, like you're, you know, it's good times. It's good times. But yeah. And this is what happens when we're drinking. Not that, but the discussion. Okay, I'm making it worse.
You know.
Oh dear. Anyway, so Pandorum,
I can recommend as a party movie. It's great for that.
Yeah.
And if everybody is gonna sit down and watch it and do this drinking game, it is a perfect one for that.
Yeah,
like
again,
last
it's
time Hurricane Heist, it's also a great like drinking with friends movie, but there is no game that we have with
there's no real game. It's just not really.
Watch it because it's dumb.
I mean, unless
hilarious.
you count, you know, anytime the hackers say something that doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god, I kind of have
that as
to
your
drink
drinking
for
point.
that.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Listening to them makes me want to drink.
Oh, it's so fucking monitors wormholes.
What?
Shit,
You what?
Fucking hell.
Anyway,
but
we already covered that.
Yeah.
If you missed it, go back to the last episode.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh my god. But yes. So I don't know. I mean, it kind of wraps it up.
Basically,
the whining about that film of like those are the points that we, you know, were disappointed by, and again, plenty of moments in the, you know, and performances and stuff in that movie that were worth a watch.
Yeah, Norman Reedus is in it for a second too, for all you.
Oh yeah.
Fans of Walking Dead and stuff.
Yeah. Like, surprise.
He's great for the, you know, minute he's in it.
Yeah.
Again, as far as predictability goes, you know what's going to happen to that guy. He's exposition man. You know what's going to happen.
Exposition man.
The first one he runs into outside of the capsule that has been, like, loose and tells him what's going on, sort of.
Yeah.
As much as he can. Yeah. So, yeah, of course you know what's going to happen.
Stuff and things. Oh, my God.
Yep.
Oh, my God. But, yes. Again, you know, stupid movie nights. They're great.
Good fun.
And yeah, I mean, we got to figure out what our movies, you know, what next movies to do for our next stupid movie night. But,
true.
You know, we'll figure it out.
And maybe we'll eventually invite people to do a drinking game to Psych.
That I definitely want to do. Because that could be very fun.
I remember talking about that.
There are plenty of things you can use for a drinking game for Psych.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. So many things.
Yep.
So many things. But yes. Yes. Otherwise, I think, I don't know, I think that kind of wraps it up. Our topic of the day.
We're good for this episode.
Our ramble of the day. Yeah. And
welcome
I think
to Drunken Ramblings with Alchemists.
Again, bullshit and booze, man. That's
right.
Really what it is. But yes, I think the next episode we're thinking about talking about a game that we haven't technically played yet.
We haven't played it at all.
Yeah, but still, it's a dice game, a drinking dice game.
Yeah.
Very simple rules. wonderful things or horrible things could ensue on it. But we can talk about that next time.
This is true.
Yeah, so I guess until then, you know, do the things, hit the buttons, all the stuff and things, you know.
Yeah.
Support and whatnot.
Please do. Because then we can keep doing this. And
exactly.
Maybe I can get away from the grind of the job that I hate. That would be great.
Oh my God. Yay.
And do things I love doing instead. Whoa.
Oh my God. I know. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
But yes, do the buttons. Wow.
Do the buttons.
Do the buttons.
Crazy dance.
Wow, yeah. How did you know I was dancing?
Because I am increasing my psychic abilities, remember?
You saw it. It's awkward now. Anyway, yes, we will hit you up next time with the dice game. And I don't know why I had to say hit you up, like cool
throw
DJ
some
or
dice
something.
at you.
I've accidentally done that before. I hit someone in the eye.
Ow!
It was
nice
bad.
shot.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's enough drunken rambling.
Okay.
So yes, until next time. Bye.
Bye.